We have a quick take on the futures of logistics with Plus. Plus is a global player and provider of self-driving technology. The company is headquartered in Silicon Valley. In China, FAW trucks run with Plus technology in pilot programs on streets. In Europe, Plus technology is used by Iveco. It's a great pleasure to have Shawn Kerrigan with us. Shawn is Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of Plus. Shawn, can you provide a quick overview of Plus and what led the company to focus on autonomous trucks?
Definitely. So first, thanks for having me here today. So we got started back in 2016. We're headquartered in Silicon Valley here in the US. And we now have operations, in addition to the US, in China and in Europe. So we're focused on autonomous trucks because of the potential for really transformative social, economic, and environmental impact. In the EU, almost 3/4 of all freight transported over land moves by truck. And so this is just a really huge market. And the need for autonomous trucks are really driven by a number of factors, including things like a driver shortage, rising overall costs, the environmental impact of heavy trucks. And we think this is a space where AI is a really great fit for the technology problem at hand here. And this is all against really a backdrop where demand for trucking is increasing because of the overall rise in e-commerce and the increasing consumer expectations for 2-day or even same-day type delivery.
So we see there's a huge movement with autonomous driving, especially in passenger cars, but also in trucks. So Waymo and others are going into that business. How is Plus differentiated from the other companies that also are working on autonomous trucks?
That's a great question. So we really share much of the same vision in terms of the end goal for autonomous trucking and the type of impact this technology can have. But one thing that really differentiates us is our go-to-market strategy. We have a two-part strategy. So the first part is that we are deploying driver-in products. So taking our autonomous technology and deploying it into trucks with drivers still in it today. And that really generates a whole bunch of value I'll talk more about in just a minute. But through that strategy, it enables us to really build this huge experience base on the order of billions of miles of real-world experience. And then second, we see the second phase to this is then to launch fully autonomous products with nobody in the truck. Now, the reason for this two-step approach is that we think it's really important to be able to get a product into customer hands to demonstrate the capability of this technology on the road and really build that large experience base of a real-world driving experience with a high level of automation. This creates value for customers today by improving safety, improving fuel economy, and improving driver comfort. It also enables us to really prove out the safety case for the technology in terms of demonstrating how safe the technology is over all those miles. And that we think will help consumers and regulators also get more comfortable with this technology as we move closer and closer to having fully driverless versions of this technology deployed.
So that looks great going into the future with that software and with automating and autonomous driving. You're doing business and pilots in Silicon Valley. If we look at Europe, the streets in Europe are very narrow. We have a lot of small traffics. What are your plans for Europe? How do you differentiate Europe with your software, which is used in the US?
In addition to our operations in the US, operating across China and Europe really allows us to build out the full diversity of experience. As you mentioned, there are some unique features to European roads. And so it's those types of differences that we think are important to capture as we enable this autonomous driving software to really generalize and become an excellent driver across all different types of environments and situations. Now, as a company, our focus is really on being a technology enabler. So bringing this technology to market to create value for our partners and for our customers who are looking for this type of autonomous trucking technology to really build out their capabilities. And so as we go into different markets like Europe, right, we look for strong strategic partners to go to market with, just as we did say with FAW in China, to help bring this technology to market. And so that's why we're excited to continue the partnership we've been building with Iveco. and continue to explore how we're going to bring this autonomous trucking technology to market here in Europe.
So that was just a short, quick take of future of logistics, of autonomous driving with trucks. We'll see more on that on the next Car Symposium. We are very proud to have Shawn Kerrigan with us and discuss all the issues around this fantastic topic. So thank you.